was free and single, and then a girlfriend of mine knew a man, and she thought, okay, that's really something for Chedwa. I said, well, he can call me. She said, no, I called him, but he wants to surprise you and he wants to invite you. I said, well, okay. Yeah, he wants to take you for a few days to Ibiza. I said, well, you were joking, I said, but what if I don't like him? She said, no, well, it's no problem, then well, you just be friends, he wants to invite you. I said, okay. So I packed all my beautiful dresses and all my beautiful stuff in a bag, and I'm going to Ibiza. I never talked to him. I never saw him before, and so he was with a very nice car in front of the door, and he stepped out of the car, and I was really like, oh, he's nice, It was really great. And I stepped into the car, he take my bag and I put it in the car, and he gave me a box with chocolate. So I was sitting in the car with this nice man, with this box of chocolate. I was like really like, ooh. I was like Alice in Wonderland with this man in Ibiza. We went out for dinner, and he told me every day how beautiful I was, even though without makeup. When I woke up, it was really great. And then I fell in love with him. And I thought, well, this is him. And then, okay, so the whole weekend. And then we came back to Holland. And then, I wanted to see him. And then he went back to his ex-girlfriend. Because he was with her, but he wanted something different with her, and she couldn't answer it, and he thought, well, in the meantime, I'm going out with this nice lady, I invite her, and I give her this really great weekend, and he was all over me, and so I went all over him. And then when we got back, he decided that we had a wonderful weekend, and he said, well, it was not really the bedoeling that you fell in love with me. It was a great weekend and I really enjoyed. And that was really, really heartbreaking for me, because I was really in love with him, and I was really, really sad, very sad, very sad. And I felt also a little used, because it was not working with his girlfriend, and then he took me because he wanted to do something nice, and then he made me feel, his love, beautiful woman, and very nice time together, 3 days, and then suddenly it was gone. And that was really, really painful for me, and it was very short, but it was so short and powerful, and full of love, and Alice in Wonderland. And then suddenly it was like finished, and I couldn't understand it, because the feeling was so right. And then he was not really eerlijk, how you say eerlijk? Honest. It had a lot of impact on me. Last week I still thought about him. When I think back, I think also think about it as it, it just was a cadeautje, a surprise, and it was really nice, and just let it go, He chose the other way, and it was a great weekend. It was a great weekend out. It was fantastic. Think about it that way. But it was really heartbreaking, really. I learned for myself that I'm too naive sometimes, most of the time, and I believe people very quickly. I trust them too fast. So I go all the way, and then suddenly, so I have to look better. That's what I learned. Feel and look better. What kind of person am I dealing with? I need to be quicker, this is not for me, this is not the right person or the right thing. It's good for me in my life. I was always looking for this right person, and I never could find it, or I never let it in because, to close myself a little bit so I can't get hurt. That's right, yeah. A long time I just had friends for fun, but not for relationship, because I didn't believe in it anymore. And that I did for a long time. And then I started to do coaching to get rid of my blocks of emotions, because I didn't want to stay alone. So I had to get rid of the pain and the frustrations and everything. And then suddenly I started to open up again.